Hey there, it's Joshua Carey here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Your questions continue to come in. I'm so thankful for that. Keep them coming. That's what I'm here for, right? So today's question is a really good one. It's simple, but a really good one. It comes from Nancy, and she simply asks, Joshua, how do you pay your ICs? Great question. Now, since the time we've been in business, we've actually gone through a variety of payment methods with our pet sitters. And inside this video, I'm going to explain the 3 different most common ways you can choose to pay your ICs. And you'll see some of the positives and negatives of each. But first, I just want to point out that it all starts with our pet sitter timesheet right here. Now, I printed it out, but this is actually a digital Word document that we bounce back and forth between us and our pet sitters. They open it up in Word, they fill it out right in on their computer, they save a copy, and then every 2 weeks they email it back to us. And this is basically their timesheet. This is the way that we keep record of everything and cross-check what they are requesting every 2 weeks. So let me just give you a quick breakdown of how this works. And this is in my IC toolbox. I give you the electronic Word document so you can use it, change your logo, and give it to your pet sitter as well to submit to you. So it's very easy. It's 2 pages, and on the first page you'll see I have a nice little calendar. So the first column shows it's our pay period. It's every 2 weeks. It starts on a Wednesday and goes 2 weeks later to that Tuesday. So it's Wednesday to Tuesday to Tuesday, Wednesday to Tuesday. So here is our calendar. So it says pay period, for example, July 1st to July 14th, July 15th to July 28th. It's 14 days, obviously. And then here it says timesheets due in by noon on Tuesday, July 14th and July 28th. So they can at a glance see when it's due. And then here, Tuesday by noon, we get their timesheet, and then we take the next few days to process, cross-check, and submit payroll to them. And payday is that Friday for the previous 2 weeks. So this is a handy calendar they can use. And on the second page here is their actual timesheet. We ask for their name, the pay period, the amount due that they are requesting, again, so we could cross-check it. And here in the first column, we ask for the client's name. We ask for the start date of service and the end date of service, and then the amount due to the sitter. And again, this is just so we can cross-check it. Now, the interesting thing is that we say that if a job overlaps pay periods, this is important. If our pay period is from Wednesday to the following Tuesday, a job may start, let's say, that Monday and go through Friday. So it'll actually overlap. Simply put, we pay the sitter for the entire job in the pay period in which it started. So again, if a job starts Monday and goes through Friday, and the pay period ends that Tuesday, we're not just going to pay the sitter that Monday and then pay her the next pay period for the Tuesday through Friday. If it started in one pay period, we're going to pay that sitter the complete compensation for that entire job from the pay period in which the job started. So here are the 3 main ways you can choose to pay your ICs. One, perhaps most simply, write them a check. Just make sure it's a business check from a business checking account. Today, you can get a free business checking account from most banks. It'll cost you next to nothing to set up. But just make sure it is a business checking account that all the money is going into and going out of. So during tax time, you and your accountant have less of a headache. So write a check, mail it off, have them pick it up, whatever's the most convenient. The next way, try PayPal. So many of us have a PayPal account these days that it almost makes transferring money back and forth a no-brainer. And yes, PayPal may take a small fee, but I learned a little trick recently that when you're in your PayPal account and you want to pay somebody, there are 2 tabs. One that says business, which is the default, and a smaller one next to it that says personal. If you click on that personal and you pay and transfer money from person to person, PayPal is going to take 0 of that money, and the person you're paying is going to receive all of it. But in any case, for me, it's really worth it no matter which way, because you don't have to write the check. The pet sitter doesn't have to cash it. Everybody's happy. They get immediate access, and it really works out. So consider using PayPal. The third and final way is hire and work with a payroll company. Now, yeah, this might not be necessary or appropriate until you reach a certain number of pet sitters that you're paying every pay period. But remember, I'm at the point where we're paying 20 to 30 every 2 weeks. So it really made sense to get away from the written check and have a payroll company handle it. Now, yeah, you're going to incur a monthly fee and some processing fee, but it really works out. It really works itself out. Every other Friday, I tell the payroll company I could either talk to them on the phone or I can go into my control panel, tell them what each pet sitter is due, and then by every other Friday, they get it direct deposited into their account. So we're happy, they're happy, and it really works out. If you want a recommendation, last month I had a phone conference with Alexia Maytak. She works with Payroll Experts. That's the name of the company. She's very pet sitter business friendly. I interviewed her as part of our Association of Pet Sitting Excellence monthly teleseminar. And she said, have any pet sitter give me a call. I will talk to them, no obligation. I will evaluate their current payroll needs and see what we can work out. So that's my plug for Alexia. She's really cool. She's really professional. She knows the business and industry. So there are your options. Write a check, get on PayPal together, or look into a payroll company. And there you have it. Your choice may depend on where you are at in your pet sitting company, whether you have 1, 10, or 20 pet sitters that you need to pay, and what your preferences are. So as long as you're open, honest, and upfront in the beginning with your pet sitters of how they're going to get paid, when they're going to get paid, everyone's happy. Just make sure you're all on the same page. Like I said earlier, I use this timesheet as step one. So I assure we're all on the same page in what we are expecting to pay and what they are expecting to get paid. If you want a copy of this, it is sitting as part of my Pet Sitter Independent Contractor Toolbox. There's a link below or a link above. Take your pick, and please continue to send me your questions. Joshua@PetSittingology.com. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot for watching.